Hi there, you're watching the Gardens and Graveyards channel, and we're talking about abundance in the garden. And today we're going to do a plant exchange. I'm gonna head across the street to my friend's house, and she has a rose that she wants some cuttings from, and I want some cuttings from, and I'm going to bring her a couple of my dahlias. So we'll do a little exchange. I probably won't show a whole lot of that, but I will show you what I'm bringing over to her, and then I'll show you what I get in exchange. That is just a fun, easy, quick way to get free plants for your garden. So this is what I have here. I have a few different dahlias that she can pick from. This is Jenna, which is a pink. And this is Lights Out, which is a super dark, almost black maroon. And then this is Envy, which is red. And she asked for orange, but of course I don't have an orange ready to share this year. I have my rose gloves and some clean, sharp pruners. And then I already have the vessels all ready for the cutting. So this is potting soil about 2/3 of the way up, and then the rest in perlite, and that's all I'm gonna need for those cuttings. I also have tags ready. And we don't know the name of the rose, so we're just naming it after her. And then I have rooting hormone in this one, and then an empty vessel for water so that I can dip the rose cuttings in rooting hormone and then put them in the medium. I do like to use rooting hormone for rose cuttings because it has that fungicide in it, and roses are really susceptible to growing fungus and black spot and that kind of thing, so it's good to have something to help prevent that. Alright, so what you want to do with a rose cutting is, this is the tip of a rose branch, and I can actually get 2 cuttings off of this. I'm going to take one right here, right underneath this, or right above this leaf. And I like using one that's growing upwards like this, so it promotes upward growth. Then I'm going to go ahead and take off these lower ones, and maybe just a few of these. And then what you want to do is snap off any thorns. This one doesn't have a ton of thorns, but if it did, you'd snap all those thorns off and it would wound the rose in these little spots, and roots would come out there. And the more thorns, the more wounds. So you just take all those thorns off of there. Oops. Dip them in rooting hormone and stick them down in there, just like that. Again, we've got the top here. I'll take off this lower leaf right here, and this one. Then I've just got, it's a little bit limp because it just got cut down. I'm just gonna, it doesn't have any thorns right here, so the next thing I can do is use the edge of my pruner and just scrape down. You can see how it's brighter green in there. So I've just shaved off some of the bark, and stick it in rooting hormone, and the roots will grow out that. So there we have it. I've got 4 cuttings here, and you want to pick the healthiest growth you can find to make your cuttings from, and then we just kind of tap it down around the stems here, and then we'll water it in really good. And then she's gonna get a plant, I'm gonna get some cuttings, and it's a totally fair trade. All right, so I'm back home. I've got my roses back here with me, all watered in, and they're just gonna go over here with all the rest of my cuttings that we did just a couple of days ago, so I could keep an eye on them. And they'll take about a month to root in, and I should have some roses. Even if they're not 100% successful, I should at least get one, if not four. So I hope that inspired you to go exchange some plants with your friends. You know, this video probably is only going to be 5 minutes long, but I was actually over there for quite a while visiting and just hanging out. It's just a pleasure to do plant things with friends. So go do that and have fun. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.